Thank you for tuning in. Thanks for being part of our program. We appreciate it. Here we are together again on the radio. I want to call attention to all the women listening out there to see how many of you agree with the letter I'm about to read. And if you do agree with it, I want you to call in at 1-800-5800-TOM. 1-800-5800-866. All right, so if you are female and you agree with the letter you're about to hear, call me. Here's the letter from Anna. Anna writes in and says, "Hi, Tom. As you probably know, your show caters to the low IQ population. Intelligent, educated people do not tune in to hear Tom Leykis discuss how to get laid without buying the bimbo a drink, or why men don't date fat chicks. However unfortunate your message," she puts that in quote, message, may be, "I do have to commend you for encouraging the dregs of society not to procreate and increase your radio listening audience." She really stabbed me in the heart, didn't she? On another note, I have a feeling that your past 4 marriages may have failed because you chose to marry women with little else going for them but their looks. It's obvious that you are bitter. And you hate women. If you had been lucky enough to meet a lovely woman who made her own money, was attractive and intelligent, your radio show may have a different tone to it. Say, perhaps encouraging the benefits and virtues of having a family, of loving and cherishing your wife. Well, I bet that'd get big ratings. Of protecting women instead of preying upon them. My only wish for you is that you do one day meet such a woman, and perhaps you'll change your tune. Sincerely, Anna. That's the letter in a nutshell. All right, ladies. If you agree with what Anna says, call me and tell me why.
Tom Leykis, 1-800-5800-TOM.
I've talked to a lot of women, and did you know that a lot of women don't like your show?
Yes, I did.
It's the Tom Leykis Show.
He's shown. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number. Do you agree with the letter writer, Anna? They read her letter? And here's Kathy on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hi, Tom. How are you?
Great.
I'm glad to hear that. Hi, honey. I hope you're listening. It's Jim Pink listening on the radio. I just wanted to say hi to him. But I do agree with part of the letter, and I've always wanted to find out, when you talk about men wanting to get more tails from these women that they go out and date, but on the other side of that, you tend to blame women if and when they get pregnant by these men who are looking for this so-called, free sex or cheap sex.
Well, I tell the guys to wear condoms. I mean, you have to give me the whole thing in context.
Right.
I tell them to wear condoms. And by the way, it doesn't matter. They didn't need me to come on the air and tell them that they want sex from women. That existed since the beginning of time.
Right, but I mean, your whole.
Do you think this is some new concept that men want sex? Men want more sex?
They'll always want it for years to come. But I mean, you are telling your guys go out and get as much tail as you can for nothing. And
right. Well, you think if you spend more money, women are less likely to get pregnant? Come on.
Oh, no, absolutely not. Absolutely not.
So the more tail for less money has nothing to do with whether a woman gets pregnant.
True, but I just find that sometimes I think that you end up putting the whole blame or the ball in the woman's.
Well, it is, because it's a woman who decides whether or not to give birth.
But at the same token, on the same token, you're encouraging these guys to go out and have sex with the.
Yes, I'm encouraging them to have sex with a condom, and if the woman somehow becomes pregnant and has a baby, she made the decision, so she is responsible for it.
True, I guess I have to agree with you there, Tom.
All right.
Thank you so much.
Thank you, Kathy. Setting them up and knocking them down. 1-800-5800-TOM. Nikki on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Tom, how you doing?
Great.
Aren't you going to ask if I care?
I don't give a rat's ass if you care.
Tom, love the letter you just read.
You do?
Absolutely agree.
Why is that?
Well, I've never called in because, I'm a little more educated than most of the callers that call in.
I see. Well, if you agree with the letter says your show caters to the low IQ population and that intelligent, educated people do not tune in. So I have to imagine, then, you are not intelligent or educated.
And I knew you were going to say that.
Since you agree with the letter.
Hey, you know, some of us...
Well, you did. Wait, you need to respond to what I said. You said you agree with the letter.
I do.
If you agree with the letter, then you must not be intelligent or educated.
Some of us educated people need a little fun, too, and I have to admit, Tom, you are fun.
Oh, good. So you disagree with that part of the letter. You do believe that intelligent, educated people tune in.
You know, I would have to say yes. I would have to say yes. In fact, I just emailed you on the same subject. But I would say most of the guys that listen to your show, I'd be surprised if they had a BA.
A BA?
No, not a bare ass. A bachelor's.
Oh! A bachelor's. And are you also dissing bachelor's degrees? Is that what you're doing here by saying they don't even have a BA?
Well, no, just meaning that a lot of these guys that are calling into your show and listening to your so-called message.
It's not a so-called message. It is a message.
I've met plenty of educated, great guys that are willing to pay for a date.
Well, and you know what? They don't get laid as often as the people that you are attacking.
Oh, who says?
I say.
Well, Tom, there's a lot of educated men out there, good-looking educated men, who are dating women who are willing to pay for a few dates and not receive sex after the third date.
Well, again, that's I don't think those guys are as educated as you think.
Oh, well, that's an opinion.
Because men who've taken my course and passed it successfully, they are not spending money and they're getting laid more often.
Are any of them in love? Or that doesn't exist, right?
No. No one said. You see, again, I love the way women love to twist my words or edit conveniently what I have said. I am not saying that no man wants a relationship or no man is in love or wants to be in love. What I'm saying is no man wants to be in love until he's banged the crap out of you.
No man wants to be in love unless he bangs the crap out of you.
Unless he has already gotten sex. Yes, men don't fall in love before we've test-driven you.
Kind of like buying a used car, huh?
You know what? It's exactly like that. Somebody broke you in new and got to smell the new leather and everything, and then put you out in the recycle bin. And we came along and picked you up.
Tom, now let's reverse the roles here.
Just remember, guys, every hot chick you pick up was dumped by somebody else. They have baggage you don't even know about.
Tom, let's reverse the roles. Let's just pretend you've got a set of... Okay?
All right, let's pretend.
Now, if I was educating all the women out there, you wouldn't even make it, would you? Past, what, a week or so?
Well, I don't know what
you've got to be thin, you've got to be beautiful, you've got to be...
Yes, but you see, there are different standards. There are different standards for men. You see, men only have to have money, power, or fame. And any combination thereof is a quinella. I mean, men do not have to be hot. And if you don't believe that, take a look at any society magazine. Take a look at any society magazine and see how many short, bald, fat guys have a hot 23-year-old chicks on their arm. If you don't believe me, look at magazines and see it.
Well, they're obviously not educated, are they?
Who, the women?
Yeah.
What man is looking for a woman who's educated?
Oh, Jesus, what are you going to do, just go around banging your life away?
Now you know what it's like to be me.
Oh, God,
Are you kidding? You think I go on a date to hear your little political opinion?
Well, Tom, they certainly aren't dating you for your looks.
Now, dear, you're dating me because I'm wealthy, powerful, and successful.
Well, who says you're wealthy? Hopefully you got a huge amount of $1 bills in your front pocket.
Dear,
hold up real tight.
Dear, I have a 7-figure income, and I am not shy about advertising that fact.
A 7-figure income?
Do you have a 7-figure income? I make a lot more than you do. I have bought and sold women younger than you. In fact, if you had a daughter, I could afford her. Why would I be screwing around with you?
Oh, man, my daughter's way smarter than that.
How old is she?
10.
She's 10. Well, don't worry, I'm putting her in the tickler file.
Yeah. Hey, Tom,
I'll be tickling her in about 8 years. What?
I said I used to be on the site a long time ago chatting with your people on there. It was a lot of fun.
Oh,
they nicknamed me the Dober Mouse many moons ago.
Oh, really?
But my husband actually turned me on to you. He was starting to listen to him. So I figured, he's...
So you had to find out what your husband was listening to.
No, he's a high school grad. So,
Ooh.
I gotta be figuring, you know.
You mean he doesn't even have a BA?
Doesn't even have a BA.
And you married him. What does that tell you?
I'm not a man.
But you were not looking for an educated man.
That's what I'm telling you. I'm not a man.
Does he have a GED? What's the deal?
I don't give a how much he makes. He's a 7-incher.
Oh, there you go. Only 7? Best you could do, huh?
Well, I don't know. You know, we've been married 10 years now, so it takes a little bit longer to get it up to 7. But yeah, I certainly didn't marry him for his money.
Ah, I see. So then, how do you pay the bills over there, dear? Let me guess. You make more than he does.
Bingo.
There we go. Well, so now we know about something about how you look.
A lot of women.
A lot of women what?
A lot of women think the way that I do.
No, not how you think, how you look. You didn't hear me.
I don't know.
Now we know how you look.
The picture was on your website.
The fact that your picture is on my website is not it does not constitute an endorsement by the Tom Leykis Show, its staff or management.
You know, Tom, would you have an ugly person on your website?
Oh, yes. Take a look.
Well, it's been a few years since I've looked, but all of them were pretty good looking. Well,
it's been a few years. What do you look like now?
I don't know. What do you want me to do? Rate myself?
Yeah, I do.
Better than most and not as good as some.
Better than most? Where? In your neighborhood in Seattle?
Hey, Seattle's got some great-looking people.
Most of them leave.
Most of them leave Seattle?
Most of the hot chicks, they come to L.A. Lots of hot chicks from Seattle in L.A.
Oh, Tom.
And I notice, Nikki, you've conveniently sidestepped the issue of what you look like.
What do I look like?
Yeah.
Brown hair, blue eyes. I'm Irish and Italian.
How would you rate?
No facial hair, though.
Yeah, well, not yet, dear, but menopause is coming in 5 years, and then we'll see. And how would you rate yourself on a scale of 1 to 10?
I don't know, a 7.
That's a Seattle 7, not an L.A. 7.
Well, I don't know.
And that's better looking than most. I think that tells you everything you need to know. And I see you're about a 7.
Hold it, Tom. Mm-hmm. If I'm a 7, okay, I'll do it this way. I'm a 7. You're about a 4.5.
No, I'm about a 1. You don't, dear. You can't insult me.
Nice, it's your show,
dear. You cannot insult me about this.
You know you're.
I know that I have a wallet that's a 10, and that's all that matters.
Yeah, that is just ridiculous. Yeah, and it must be rolled up real tight in your front pocket.
Let me tell you, my wallet has a lock on it.
If there's anybody educated and good looking, they're more interested in the size of your wank than the size of your wallet.
There, all I'm going to say is, if you make more money than your husband, all I can say is that you've got to be a dog. There's no doubt about it. No doubt about it. Women who make more money than their husbands either they are dogs or the guys are pussies or both.
Oh, no. My guy's definitely a guy.
Yeah. He doesn't even didn't even go to college.
So what it amounts to is if you're not good looking or have a big wallet like Tom Leykis, you're pretty much...
Yes, there's a KFC with your name on the time clock.
Oh, great.
That's what there is.
Great.
That's what's left for you.
Tom, it works for you. It works for you, and that's all that counts, right?
Well,
I'm just telling you, there are women out there that totally...
Nikki, how tall are you?
Huh?
How tall are you?
5'3".
How much do you weigh?
How much do I weigh? How big's your dick?
Oh, dear, come over here, I'll show you.
Well, if you're in L.A., I obviously can't even, get through the state line. I'm not good looking enough.
Dear, how much do you weigh? It's a simple question.
You first.
You believe in honesty.
You first.
I'll tell you how much I weigh. I weigh 215.
215?
That's right.
So you got some stuff hanging over the belt. Is that what you're saying?
Very little now. I've been working out and dieting for a year. I'm looking good.
So when you stand up straight, do you see anything down there?
And plus my wallet is hanging over. So
why do you keep talking about your wallet?
Because it's so huge. You can't avoid talking about it.
Well, is that what you make love to at night? I hope so, because that's obviously all you have.
I'll tell you what I do is I unfold it and I kind of wrap it around Big Jim and I just go for it.
Jesus, I hope to God you wrap it around.
Every once in a while, some of my my Blockbuster card falls out and it gets messy. I'm
getting the point here, Tom. You make love to your wallet while you're watching Blockbuster.
How much do you weigh? Don't avoid the question. How much?
98 pounds.
You are lying. You are lying. 98 kilos.
I know this is hitting you in L.A., isn't it?
Now, dear, in the metric system, you weigh 98. You do not weigh 98 in the English system of weights. There's no doubt about it.
How about this? I'm tight, and that's all that matters.
Dear, no. But we need a telescope to find the right crevice.
Oh, great. Great. Now look,
dear, you're avoiding the question. Now,
I'll
since
get my beer goggles on, and we'll
you're anonymous, so you can feel free to tell us the sad truth about your weight. Go ahead.
I'm telling you, I look great. I have a.
How much do you weigh? How hard is it to answer a simple question?
Yeah. Well, what are you going to say if I say that I weigh?
I told you how much I weigh. Now I want to know how much you weigh. How much do you weigh?
Good. 137 pounds.
137 pounds! Oh, my God!
There you go. See? Exactly what I said.
Oddball. 137 pounds. You're 5'3"? Oh, my God!
It is not.
Oh, boy. And you're a 7. Says you. A Seattle 7. Dear, all you had to tell me was that you made more money than your husband and we knew what you looked like.
Oh, come on. Are you telling me 137 pounds makes me an ugly person?
Not if you're 5'10".
I've got a fantastic rack, a great personality, and I've got a gorgeous face.
And you got junk in the trunk.
She's a piggy.
And you haven't seen your own belt buckle in years.
That's not the point. Actually, laugh it up.
And let's get a little further into this. Any C-section scars? Any of that? The stretch marks and stuff?
No, nothing.
Come on.
I did have
you had a kid 10 years ago.
On my knee. Come
you
on.
had a bruise on your knee. I know fat chicks love to eat. I'm sure you had bruises on your knee.
I was sledding, yeah. So I mean.
Oh, you were sledding.
Cut me down on that. Oh, you know I've got an ingrown toenail.
Oh, I thought maybe your boob hit your knee.
What's that?
I thought one of your boobs hit your knee.
No, I have a great rack.
Yeah, I understand. You got a couple of hangers there? What's the deal?
A couple of what?
Hangers.
Us educated people, we just don't know what that term means.
Really? Why don't you go ask your husband?
I will.
Since you educated people don't understand, maybe you ask him. Maybe they taught that in high school the year before he graduated.
Oh, Tom. You're like a puppy.
And you know what's amazing about this? You love this. You love getting into it with me.
Oh, absolutely.
You know what?
Oh, baby, I could get into it deeper than you could even...
I'll bet you get into it. You know what? What you'd like is my handprint on your ass. And you know what? You'll say no, but you know it's true.
Only if the ball's in my mouth there, Tom.
Oh, we can arrange that.
Yeah. Well, listen, Tom, I appreciate you taking my call. I emailed you, actually, a couple weeks ago. You'll have to look it up.
Did you send a picture from the neck up so I couldn't see the rest?
Hey, if you're into asses, I got a nice big ass for you, 137-pound ass.
What am I, black? Oh.
You know what? If you were black, it'd be better, because I know they got big...
Black guys like big asses, I'll tell you what. Maybe you ought to start hanging out in Tacoma more often. It's not too stressful. 1-800-5800-TOM is our telephone number.
The Tom Leykis Show. This is the Tom Leykis Show.
From Los Angeles at 1-800-5800-TOM. That's our telephone number. Joanne on the Tom Leykis Show. Hello.
Hello?
Is that a question or a statement?
It's a statement.
Oh. Hello?
Hi.
Yes.
Yes?
Who did you want to talk to?
Oh, I wanted to talk to Tom.
Oh, okay.
This is the Tom Leykis Show.
From Los Angeles at 1-800-5800-TOM. This is Joanne on the Tom Leykis Show.
Hi, how are you?
Great.
Okay.
Okay.
Hi, okay. So yeah, I wanted to call and tell you that, girls aren't just after the wallet.
Oh, I don't think all women are after the wallet. Fat and homely girls can't go after the wallet. They're never going to get it. So, no, I don't want to be misquoted. I do not believe all women are looking for the money, because many women could never get it. No point in even trying.
Well, I'm just saying that,
all I'm saying is that attractive women are in it for the money.
No, I'm really attractive, and I've had guys, offer to take care of me and support me. And
Really?
Yeah, and it's just really meaningless.
Well, we're not talking about meaning. We're talking about getting money.
Yeah, but money isn't everything,
Well, no, it may not be everything, but you know what? If you took enough money from some poor slob, you could dress even better and attract a guy who's even more rich and successful. That's what lots of hot chicks do.
Yeah, I know, but it kind of, you know...
So what you'll do is you'll fall in love with some slob who's carrying a picket sign over at Ralph's, and he's got no money, but he's got a good heart. And then one day, when you're 32, 33, you're a little long in the tooth, when you've passed your expiration date, you'll realize the error of your ways, but it'll be too late to turn it around.
That's not true.
Sure it is.
I mean, girls could date guys for money, I mean, but how far does that go? I mean, if you're trapped...
How far does it have to go? Right to your purse. Ultimately, it goes to it goes to Fendi. It goes to Gucci. It goes to...
Yeah, but, thing is, a lot of girls do that.
I got two words for you. Louis Vuitton. That's where it goes.
Yeah, sure, but, I mean, that kind of stuff is temporary. I mean...
Right. That's why you need to get more guys, more suckers, and have them pay in, too.
Yeah.
That's how it works.
Well, guys just want, like, one girl to be there for them, and they'll support them. They don't really want, like, a meaningless girl.
Dear, you're 19. Why do you need a meaningful relationship? This is the time you build up your bank account. The poor slobs who, they'll just pay to be in your presence. The guys I'm always trying to teach, you know what I'm talking about? A lot of these guys who don't want to listen, who think they're smarter than I am, they will happily fork over the cash.
Yeah, that's totally true, but girls don't want just, like, meaningless money all the time.
What, is there meaningful money? Money is money.
Yeah, but it's better when it's...
You'd rather be getting money from a guy who loves you.
Yeah.
Oh,
exactly.
yes, but you want to get money. There, one day you're going to realize all money is U.S. currency. It doesn't really matter.
Yeah.
I mean,
exactly,
whether there's meaning behind it or not. You know, at the bank, they don't ask you how meaningful the money was. They just add it to your account.
Okay, but a lot of girls don't add it to their account. They just spend it on, like you said, Gucci and Louis Vuitton.
Yeah, well...
You know, and, I mean, that just means they are stupid.
Dolce & Gabbana, come on!
Well,
Any of you men, if you have ever seen any of these names on your credit card account, dump that bitch.
Well, anyway.
But you're laughing. So what? Are you dating the guy who dresses up like a Subway sandwich?
No.
Stands outside the Subway handing out coupons?
I'm actually dating a really cool guy.
Oh yeah. Well, what does he do for a living, dear?
He's in marketing.
Marketing. You know, he sells crack?
No way. He does professional stuff.
Professional stuff. Like what?
I don't know. He works in an office.
Works in an office somewhere. Yeah. Well, I see you take a real interest in his career. Because you have such a meaningful relationship with him.
Yeah, he's really great.
Yeah, I can just imagine the kinds of conversations you two have, the meaningful conversation the two of you have.
No, we actually do. And
really?
It's great. And
ever ask him what happened at work today?
Yeah, I ask him every single day.
Yeah, and he says nothing.
No,
yeah, we did some marketing. My boss is a jerk. Okay, fine.
No, we have really great conversations, and it's I don't understand any girl that wouldn't want a real intimate relationship with someone and just be after a guy's wallet.
Wait, you don't even know what your boyfriend does for a living.
Yeah, I do.
He works in an office somewhere. You don't even know what he does.
Yeah, I do.
All right, when he goes into work, what exactly is his responsibility?
He's like a manager.
Of what?
In his office.
What does he manage? There's a manager at Burger King, for Christ's sake. What does he manage? What is he responsible for?
Okay. He's like a regional manager.
Are you asking him? Is he sitting next to you?
He just got in the car.
You're not supposed to ask him. You're supposed to know.
Yeah, he's a regional manager.
He's a regional manager of what? And tell him to shut up. I'm asking you. Shut up. Tell him.
Yeah, he's not talking. He's telling me not to ask him.
I'm telling you to tell me specifically, when he goes into the office and sits down at a desk, what does he do? Specifically.
He tells people below him, like, what they need to do.
Oh, stop it. That's what all managers do. His job. What products is he marketing? What services? What responsibilities does he have?
Senior...
Don't tell me the title. Tell me what he does.
Senior services, like they...
What is that?
It's like old people taking care of old people.
He takes care of old people?
No, he does, like, the marketing for nursing homes and stuff.
He does marketing for nursing homes.
Yeah.
So he has to figure out, in Trout and Reese fashion, he has to figure out how to market nursing homes.
Yeah.
So does he come up? What does he do? Come up with catchy slogans?
He just runs like.
Is he the one who came up with the one that said people are dying to get in here? No, that was a cemetery.
No, he didn't come up with that.
He didn't.
No.
I'm just checking. Did he come up with any snappy slogans for the nursing home business?
I don't know.
You don't know what he does. You don't even care as long as he pays the bills.
Yeah. Well, no, he's not paying my bills. He's taking care of himself.
I see. How old is he?
He's 38.
38? He's old enough to be your father, for Christ's sake.
Well, I like older guys.
Yeah, I know. You're looking for daddy. Still looking for daddy. Does he ever say, who's your daddy, when he spanks you?
Oh, yeah, we do that a lot.
Oh, but why am I not surprised? Of course you do. Are your parents divorced?
Yeah, they are.
Of course they are. That's right. You know how many women I've dated like you? Just like you. With about the same IQ, I might add.
Okay.
I mean, yeah. I must tell you, the reason I know so much about you is because, maybe I haven't dated you, but I've dated your clones, and there are many of them out there. All about your age, too.
Yeah, I don't doubt it at all.
And when they get into the bedroom with me, you know, it's all that same sick secret.
Who's your daddy?
I think that's hot, though.
I know you think it's hot. But what is sicker than you're penetrating a woman and she's imagining you're her father? Now
no, wait, it's not about like.
Oh no, no, but you've been looking for a father figure.
Well, I need a guy that will protect me.
I see.
You know?
That's right. Well, I'll tell you what, if you ever need how to market a nursing home, you're with the right man. Amazing. Well, yeah. Joanne, it's been by the way, you're not like the usual bimbos who call in. I imagine you're well informed on the issues. Would that be right?
Yeah, I am.
You are? Okay. What were one of the top 5 stories this week? Any one of the top 5. You don't have to pick any one. Any one you like.
Well, the last thing I remember is, Saddam.
Yeah, when was that?
That was a few weeks ago.
Yeah, and you haven't read the paper since?
No.
Mm-hmm. Okay. Bad point proven. That's it. All right, Joanne. Well, it is getting to be... Yeah, after a while, it goes beyond shooting fish in a barrel. You know what I'm saying? It's too easy.
What do you mean?
You think about that.
Tom Leykis. 1-800-5800-TOM.
Why not just adopt?
Because we have the ability to have children.
Oh, so what? I have the ability to take a crap on your head. Does that mean I should come over and do it?
I would like Andy. You should try.
The Tom Leykis Show.
Tom Leykis Show at 1-800-5800-TOM. Diane, hello.
Hi, Tom. I'm just calling because I wanted to let you know that I think that last girl, that 19-year-old who says that she's attractive, I think she's a fool. I am 19 years old myself, and I couldn't imagine looking for any kind of meaningful relationship right now. Yeah, no way. Absolutely not. I'm looking for great sex, and honestly, I'm looking for money, but I'm not really sure yet how to do that. But, yeah.
Well, I'm sure you'll start figuring it out.
Yeah, I'm very excited and looking forward to that, but I don't know what
you're looking forward to converting your attractiveness into cashola.
Yes, that's right, and I don't want to look back when I'm 33, like you said, and regret, because we're going to age, the time is limited. Like you said, our value goes down with age. I don't disagree with that, so.
Yes, exactly. Just imagine all the women who fell in love with a guy who worked at Chubby and Tubby before they went out of business.
Gross.
Now he's 38 and unemployed.
Yeah. No, you do what you can. That's what we're here for, so.
Right, so you're looking forward to taking advantage of your appearance and making some quantifiable value out of it.
I think it'll be easier once I'm 21, just because.
Because you can drink legally.
It's harder to get in.
Yeah, you can get into clubs and stuff and meet guys with money.
Yes. Absolutely.
That does make it easier.
Mm-hmm.
But you can also, let me give you a little tip, though. Might not be a bad idea to hang out around restaurants.
I know. I'm from Bellevue, actually. There's some nice places in Seattle.
Oh, yes. That Yarrow Bay Grill, for example. You go over there, and all you have to do is, like, order a salad or something, and just, if you're that hot, just hang out as close to the bar as you can legally get.
Yeah, once I don't remember where I heard it necessarily, but someone was saying that when you're young and you're out there looking for, meaningless relationships, just hang out at a nice, 5-star hotel or something by the pool, like with a little bikini on, and fidget with the strings at the top and look around like you need a little help, and it shouldn't take long.
I was at a joint, when I was in Seattle, I was at a joint called the Fireside Room, which has been there forever and ever. And it looked like a real upscale crowd in there.
The Fireside Room?
Yeah, the Fireside Room.
Okay. Well, do you need to be 21 to get there?
I don't think so, because you can just have coffee there.
Really?
But it's got a beautiful fireplace, and, people with cashola. I know I was there.
Sounds very nice. Very nice. Well, I can't find someone like you, Tom, or any of your students, really, but like you said, there's plenty of fools out there who, I guess, unfortunately for them, don't listen, but...
Yeah. Well, us you give a free ride to anyway. I mean, plus, I'd show you how to meet the rich guys and take advantage of them.
Yeah, that'd be nice. So, I mean, while you're still young, that's all I got to say.
All right, Diane, good. I'm glad to hear that.
Yeah.
Take advantage of all the guys who think they're smarter than I am. Take advantage of them.
Exactly. I'm manipulating them, and then they can become listeners or what.
Cut them right down the size. These are all the guys going, no, all guys are not as superficial as you say. These guys will...
Well, they'll all find some meaning.
These guys will hand you cash.
What do you say? Like, can I have some money? You don't...
No. Well, no. I'll tell you how to do it.
You have to do it with class. Like,
of
be a little more
course. What you do is, these guys are stupid enough to agree to daytime dates. So,
of course, and then you have the later night. That's when you call, and I'm in the bathroom. What is it, Poindexter?
Yeah, Poindexter. Well, Poindexter will take you to dinner anytime. So if there's any expensive restaurants in Seattle, like Canlis, that you've always wanted to go to, or the Metropolitan Grill, don't overlook the guy in the IT department with the bad glasses and the pocket protector. He doesn't spend money on anything because no women ever go out with him. So if he ever asks you out on a date, tell him, well, I've always wanted to go to Canlis. I've always wanted to go to the Metropolitan Grill. Some of these morons will actually put out the cash.
Well, but the problem is with that, Tom, is then you have to actually go out with them. That's not the...
all you're doing is going to the restaurant and trying it, okay? And what happens is eventually the people at the bar see you. And if you're a really hot chick, they notice you walking past the bar, and eventually guys will start giving you their phone numbers, and you start seeing the guys with the real money.
I see.
And the guys who you'd really rather be with. A lot of action happens around the women's room, back by the phone booth and the bathroom.
Yeah, exchanging numbers there.
Yeah, there's a lot of that. The thing is, you get Poindexter to take you.
Yeah, because I don't want to, sleep with Poindexter or have to,
No.
They're making
no. Here's the deal. See, now I'm teaching women how to do this. See, what you have to do is most hot chicks get calls on their cell phone all the time. You have to get a call and then say, oh, my God, it's 9:30, I got to go, and then leave.
Gotcha.
You do not let Poindexter drive you home. And have that awkward moment where he's got his mouth open with those with his buck teeth sticking out. You don't want to get in there.
He doesn't know how to do it, and he's getting all sweaty.
No. You tell, I've had such a great time with you. By all means, call me.
Then I call the guy that I met out by the bathroom.
That's exactly right. Now you're learning. So here's the deal. There are so many Poindexters out there. They will take you to the best restaurants in town. Where do you want to go? The Space Needle? You want to go? I mean, there's a lot of great restaurants in Seattle. I'm telling you, you go to that Daniel's Broiler. Have you ever been there?
So good. It's amazing.
Oh, yes. El Gaucho. Absolutely.
And what about, I'm not planning on getting married or having kids anytime soon. I was just wondering if a woman, a young lady, takes care of herself and maintains herself and such, how long do you think she has until, she...
you don't go past 30.
1-800-5800-TOM.
Really?
1-800-5800-866.
I watch the show, but I don't agree with everything, and I just want
But you can't stop listening. It's like a bad car wreck all of a sudden. You see one, you stop on the highway. Oh, wait. Oh, no. Oh, God. Oh, the humanity. Oh, Jesus.
It's the Tom Leykis Show.